Litecoin is expected to rise 1.3% by tomorrow per Gov Capital Collector. To start, here's how the movement looks at this stage. As of this moment, Litecoin is up 0.4% in 24 hours and is close to $56.34. Now, let's hear today's analyst opinions. Traders Union's outlook suggests the price may move toward $56.58 by May 18, about 0.4% above current value. Litecoin could advance toward $56.65, according to CoinCodex, approximately 0.5% up. Digital coin price notes it may advance to $56.85, roughly 0.9% more than the current price. Another analysis from Gov Capital Collector notes Litecoin could approach $57.08, an estimated rise close to 1.3%. And lastly, Crypto Predictions points to $57.39 by May 18, which is 1.9% above the latest price. This one shows the highest profit potential. The outlooks are complete. Let's see the broader view. Let's break down each prediction into potential outcomes. Looking across the collected predictions, the movement in price is estimated between a gain of 0.4% and an increase of 1.9%, depending on the analyst. By the look of it, Crypto Predictions is calling for the highest return, with 1.9% gain in value by May 18. Based on these results, you could generate between $4 and $19 for every $1,000 you invest. Looking at probabilities, Traders Union's forecast ranks as the strongest, with a 79.8% chance of success. With all forecasts taken together, I've produced a consensus outlook. According to consensus analysis, Litecoin might rise by 1%, nearing $56.91. Now, let's zoom in on the numbers. The consensus estimate points to growth of around 1%. To summarize clearly, your capital might also go up by around 1% if the trend follows through. On a 1,000 position, this might represent $10 gained. So in terms of chances, the consensus outlook for Litecoin is placed at roughly 74.6%. To put it in perspective, here's what analysts are projecting for the 3-day horizon. Traders Union suggests bearish momentum will dominate. For the near term, CoinCodex expects Litecoin to follow an ascending path. The forecast from Digital Coin Price meanwhile points to a push higher for Litecoin. Also, Gov Capital Collector forecasts the price pushing higher. Also, Crypto Predictions anticipates the price gaining in the coming days. By integrating these assessments, the consensus view points to a bias toward upward movement for Litecoin across the 3-day horizon. At this stage, 80% of analyst opinions reflect a bullish scenario for Litecoin. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts were published. Yesterday revealed how they performed. As a result, the session closed at $56.15. The majority of analysts captured the way the market actually moved. Closest forecast to the actual move came from Crypto Predictions. Let's take a closer look at the details. Only one forecast landed inside the actual daily move. When it comes to ROI, a few forecasts turned positive, led by Crypto Predictions with 3.6%. And now on screen is the full fact-check summary. A quick look at how the forecasts actually performed. Today, coin price forecast accuracy value was $2.30, with 79.5% forecast probability and minus 3.6% ROI. Can you spot the forecast that held up best? Here's how tomorrow's projections look for other cryptocurrencies compared with Litecoin. Fetch takes first place in the forecast comparison, reaching 3.6%, while Litecoin ranks lower. What you see here is a sample of 5 coins, and broader profitability comparisons can already be found on my website. Before you go, hit like and subscribe to stay ahead and see analysts' latest opinions without searching. Catch you tomorrow.